The Wolf of Wall Street was a hit film. People glorified the movie itself and also Jordan Belfort, who was the main character. The story and plot were extravagant, wild, and fun. One of the craziest part about this movie is that it is based on a true story. There's much to learn from The Wolf of Wall Street in real life and in business. When you get to watch the movie starred by Leonardo DiCaprio, you're awed not by the explicit scenes I hope, but by the adrenaline pumping stock trading and nerve-wracking life of brokers and businessmen. Not to mention the moving leadership and vision of Jordan Belfort that captures your sense to the bone. His words, vision, and excitement pulls you into the screen and leaves you hanging on to the next scenes unfolding before your eyes. You kind of want to work for this guy or be the next Jordan Belfort, who started from scratch and practically out of nowhere to become one of the richest men and prominent figures in America. Indeed, Jordan Belfort's life and career might have ended up tragically, since he practically lost all his hard-earned money. But come to think of it, only some get to experience what it feels like to be at the top of the world. With Leonardo DiCaprio as the movie star, you can never go wrong. The movie lives up to its expectations: high life, investments, stocks, money, and yes, girls and explicit scenes. But there's more to it than what meets the eye of the viewer, spectators, and gossip mongers. Here's 5 lessons from the movie The Wolf of Wall Street. First, leaders have a vision. Businessmen, especially startup founders, have a vision of where the company is heading in the next 5 or 20 years. Ask yourself, what is your vision for your company? Do you have the stamina to make it a reality? In the movie, Jordan Belfort started his own company from scratch. After a short spell in Wall Street, he had the guts to start from ground and up. Armed with self-confidence and greedy ambitions, Jordan Belfort believed in himself and his company. He trusted his gut that he can pull his company up by being the best at what they do. That is, getting people to buy stocks. Leaders also lead through example. Jordan was one of the best in his fields, sales and stocks. He's passionate about his job and for his part where he inspires employees to sell and make money. Number 2, develop the best out of your employees. The founder of brokerage firm Stratton Oakmont did not make it big on his own resources. He started his company along with some of his friends. Mind you, his friends were not MBA or Harvard graduates. They were ordinary people from all walks of life. Yes, it is important to hire the best employees, but one of the striking lessons in the movie is that you don't need to have top college graduates. You need to develop your people by letting out their potential and pushing them to be the best they can be. Watch and hear how Leonardo DiCaprio motivates and pumps up the brokers to sell stocks and make money. His acting was epic. He even gave scripts to his brokers to familiarize and practice. As seen in the movie, you need people to keep the business up and running. Work with people who can see your vision and are willing to work with you and deliver the kind of work that will get your business to the top. Number 3, be careful about what you're sacrificing for money or success. Another big takeaway from the movie was the value of sacrifice. Jordan Belfort became an entirely different person once getting involved in Wall Street. His life might have appeared more fun to the naked eye. That said, he made a lot of sacrifices to get there. He treated people poorly, divorced his first wife, and ingested copious amount of drugs. Ultimately, he hurt the very people that he cared about and who cared about him. It can be tempting to make bad decisions for instant gratification. The most successful entrepreneurs are the ones that are able to avoid these impulses. The goal is to consistently make thoughtful, healthy decisions and staying consistent with your lifetime values. Number 4, do not rule someone out because of their past issues. Jordan Belfort took a chance on a handful of employees that were in dire situations. Despite past misconduct or lack of experience, he looked at personality and work ethic when making decisions. As a result, he hired many of the quote-unquote wrong types of people. These people did great work for him and felt indebted for the opportunity. The movie teaches us to look beyond a resume or a few key signals when making hiring choices. Lastly, and most importantly, having the ambition to succeed. True, starting a business has its risks, but when you have that dream to make it big, no risks are too much for you not to take. When you have the guts such as Jordan Belfort, you will have what it takes to be at the top of your game. Whether your dream is to have a mansion, a Ferrari, or a tropical vacation in the Caribbean, keep working on your dreams to make it a reality. Conquer your fears by enlarging your vision, building a team, and dream big. That way, you might just be the next wolf that everyone is talking about.